Hello friends, I'm Bill Camarada and you are watching Bill's Box of Sound. And the reason that I'm making this video is because, guess what? I made a record. For all of you in the vinyl community, we all collect records. And I'm also a musician and I've never made an album before, so I took the plunge. This is a bucket list item for me. I've always wanted to make an album, and it's not new music, but it's new to most everybody. Here's the record, and the name of the album is Beh, and it's by SPUDLOK. Now, who is SPUDLOK? It's a group of two guys, namely myself with the guitar and Todd Letterman there, who's holding the keyboard, okay? And this album was recorded between 1988 and 1992. There's a whole story on the back about how the band came to be, and there's notes about each song, and there's all sorts of other interesting stuff on the back cover. A lot of work went into this. And also, when you buy the album, you get a lyric sheet, which has pictures, lyrics, and all sorts of fun stuff. It says, "Hey kids, sing along to your favorite SPUDLOK tunes." Now, these aren't children's songs, okay? As a matter of fact, there is some objectionable language on the album, and we rock out quite a bit. But yeah, it's surprising how much work goes into actually making a record. Okay, first of all, you got to write the songs. We wrote all the songs. You got to play the instruments. I play the majority of the instruments on the album. Like in the song we're listening to right now, there is a drum machine, but both of us are playing percussion. I'm playing bass and guitar, and Todd's doing some synthesizer on this track. We're both singing. And this is pretty lo-fi. The majority of the recordings were made by bouncing cassette decks back and forth with each other, but always with an eye on making the recordings as clean as possible. And we're really proud of the way it turned out. Okay, so once I got the whole thing recorded, we got to sequence how the songs go from start to finish. We've got to edit the thing together, figure out which side one, what side two. You got to send it to a mastering facility. And the mastering facility that I used is Well Made Music in Bristol, Virginia. They used to be in Cleveland, Ohio, but they moved. And the mastering engineer I used is Dave Polster, real good guy. Back when they were in Cleveland, I spent about an hour with him just geeking out about vinyl mastering. And after listening to several albums that he's made, I was convinced that he's the one to take this tape and turn it into a vinyl master. So he did that, and the lacquers were then sent to Gotta Groove Records in Cleveland, Ohio, and that's where the records were pressed. I picked the records up from the pressing plant myself, and I gotta say, these are standard weight 150 gram records, but the surfaces are really clean, and the records are nice and flat, and also the records come with a rice paper poly sleeve, so these will protect your records. Don't have to buy an extra sleeve for these, but like any record, I would recommend that you clean it before you listen to it. But anyway, I would really appreciate it if you would consider picking up a copy of this. You might be interested in it. And you can go to the Bandcamp page, bandcamp.spudlok.com. Or is it spudlok.bandcamp.com? Let me just double check here. Yeah, it's actually spudlok.bandcamp.com. So you can buy the album on Bandcamp. If you are watching this and you don't have a turntable, but you still want to buy it, you can buy the album as a digital download for quite a bit less than the album. So check that out as well. You can sample the songs on the Bandcamp site. That's really cool with what they do. And what else can I say? I'm very, 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 very proud of this record. And, you know, I had a bunch made up, so I would really appreciate it if you bought one. And I'd also like to find out if you like the music. If you hate the music, that's cool too. But I'm just happy to have done this. If I never make an album again, this will be what I leave behind. But yeah, you never know. I may make more music. I may make more records. But right now, I'm happy to have taken this little slice of history that's about 30 years old and put it out on a slab of wax. You can check out the SPUDLOK playlist on my channel. There's other videos that I've made about the recording of the album that has music in the background. But I've gone on for almost 7 minutes now. It's just, this is the album. SPUDLOK. Bih is the name of the album. And if you don't want to go bih when you say it, just say bih, and that's the name of the record. So the cover was done by graphic artist Len Peralta, who is also a Cleveland, Ohio person. Fantastic graphics, fantastic professionality. What else can I say? That's it. You heard me talk for too long. I had a great time. Hope you did too. And please buy my album. Take care. Go listen to some music. Maybe some SPUDLOK.